audiences. So, pre-show, you got something to try?
I have
Are you from your phone?
Great.
So, also, oh, that's another thing. Everybody. Here's who is not involved in this. If I call your name right now, you won't do the thing I'm about to say, and everybody else will. None of you. I want you all to. You're all in it, because I'm friends. I'm thinking you all have different opinions, so just making sure. If you are staff, you stay on stage in the pre-show and work staff. If you are not staff, you are out in the house playing a game of telephone with the audience from a row to a row, telling secrets, whispering secrets to the audience about other people in the cast. Like gossip, rumor, jokes, fun, play telephone, and tell them like we're gonna like go down. So like I don't know, for instance, like I'll be interested in a bed and I get the end of the row. Like here we go. It gets down, and you should know what the phrase is. It could be a line from the show, I don't care. But 5 minutes before the show, we're playing with the audience. You can, if you're in the military, to make the entrance. But if you are in the family, you are welcome to go up onto the stage some too and interact with the staff, because they'll be prepping and everything, especially checking, make sure everything, okay, we're good. So you can go up and down from the stairs in the house and all that stuff. So you guys need to only be in the audience. You can't ever go up onto the stage. So you can be out in the audience, chatting in character, not be like, hey bestie. Oh my god, I did a show set in the 80s and they were improvising and everyone was like, oh my god, bestie. I was like, we didn't say bestie in 1982, right? So it has to be 1950s improv slang, right? Don't get modern with it. But you'll be out there 5 minutes before. The idea is gossiping, telling secrets. I got some dirt, I have some tea, playing a game, telling, not a joke to like for everyone to hear, but like making the audience be and that's the one. Cool. So add that to your pre-show brain and come up with a couple things that you might, some secrets you might tell the audience. I would like them to be opinions about other people. So Benedict, yeah. They're like, oh my gosh, Ethan's the guy, he's so sexy. Like anything that you like, yeah, or whatever. It's like you're so early, you know, like I don't care. Like think of what your character would have an opinion about the other people and tell it to the audience. Cool. And we'll play a game of telephone for a couple people. We'll set that and check who's going to be where. That's cool. Yes.
Do we do it during the intermission as well?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I'm just being really playing telephone the whole time.
You're really, yeah. Play telephone. So you're all milling about, and then when he comes to give his pre-show speech, which he's about to, that's where you will go and get to where you need to be. After this is where it's off Hero and Eric will come and reveal the thing. So you actually aren't going to be on the bar pre-show because it's coming. So you will be out milling about.
I get to be a villain now?
Yeah.
Yes!
And then when they open the curtains, you'll go up to your house.
Okay.
Well, great. So mill about, everybody mill about, walk around.
Welcome everyone to the hotel's name. Now tonight I've been hearing some strange noises and seeing strange lights. I don't know what these are, but if you could please make sure they are all silent and put away as to not disturb the hotel guests.
Perfect, we'll work on that. Great, and he goes off, come down with the curtain, there'll be some music. They're not the center, it's these two. There's no curtain in the middle. Yeah. And you literally, it's not a police, you have like shower. Sure. For everybody else. Yep. Great. And then you go out to your spot. And we start.
Don Pedro of Aragon comes this night to Messina.
He is very dear.
Don Pedro hath bestowed much honor on a young Florentine called Claudio.
Much deserved on his part, equally remembered by Don Pedro.
He hath won himself beyond the promise of his age, doing the figure of a man, the feats of a lion.
He hath indeed better expectation than you must expect of me to tell you how. I pray you, is Signor Montalto returned from the wars or no?
I know none of that name.
What is he that you ask for, niece?
Oh, he's returned, and pleasant as ever he was.
I pray you, how many hath he killed, eaten in these wars?
till we meet with you, I doubt not.
You have done a good service, and a good soldier too, lady. And a good soldier to a lady, but what is he to a lord?
A lord to a lord, man to a man, stuffed with all honorable virtues.
It is so indeed, he's no less than a stuffman. But as for the stuffing, well, we're all good. Alas, he gets nothing by that. In our last conflict, 4 of his 5 wits went halting off, and now is the whole man gone with 1. I see the gentleman is not your looks. No, and you were, I would burn my study. But I pray you, who is his companion?
He is most in the company of the right noble Claudio.
Oh, Lord, help the noble Claudio. Give Carta Benedict, it will cost him £1,000 ere he be cured.
Our old friends would be these.
You will never run that, niece. No, not till a hot January.
Don Pedro is approached.
Good Senor Leonato, you have come to meet your trouble.
There's music there first. No, go.
Good Senor Leonato, you have come to meet your trouble. The fashion of the world is what constant you encounter it.
Never came trouble to my house in the presence of your grace. When you depart with me, sorrow bides and happiness takes its leave.
You embrace your charge scribbingly. I think this is your daughter.
Your mother hath many times told me so.
Well, you in doubt, sir, that you asked her.
Signor Benedict, no. For then were you a child.
You have it full, Benedict. Be happy, lady.
If Signor Leonardo be your father, then she would not have his head on her shoulders for all of Messina, as like him as she is.
I wonder that you will still be talking, Signor Benedict. Nobody marks you.
What, my dear Lady Disdain? Are you yet living?
Is it possible this dame should die when she hath such meat food to feed it as Signor Benedict? Courtesy itself must convert to disdain if you find her presence.
Then is courtesy a turncoat. But it is certain I am loved of all ladies. Only you accepted, and I could find in my heart that I had not a hard heart, for truly I love none.
A dear happiness to women! They would else be troubled with a pernicious suitor. I thank God and my cold blood that I'm of your humor for that. I'd rather hear my dog bark at a crow than a man swear that he loves me.
God keep your ladyship still in that mind, so some gentleman or other shall escape a predestinate scratched face.
Scratching could not make it worse, since we're such a face as yours were.
Well, you are a fair teacher.
A bird of my tongue is better than a beast of yours.
Well, I would my voice and speak your tongue, but keep your way, in God's name. Stay my
You always in with the jaded crew. I know you will.
Senor Claudio, Senor Benedict, my dear friend Leonardo hath invited you all. I tell him we shall stay at least a month. Be heartily praised some occasion may detain us longer.
Let me bid you welcome, my lord. Being reconciled to the prince your brother, I owe you all duty.
I thank you. I am not of many words, but I thank you.
Please, your grace, lead on.
Your friend Leonardo, together.
Benedict, didst thou note the daughter of Signor Leonardo? I noted her not, that I looked on her. Is she not a modest young lady? Do you question me as an honest man should do for my simple true judgment? Or would you have me speak after my custom as being a professed tyrant to their sex?
No, I pray thee, speaking sober judgment.
Why, in faith, methinks she's too low for a high praise, too brown for a fair praise, and too little for a great praise. Only this combination I can afford. That she were other than she is, she were unhandsome. But being no other but as she is, I do not like her.
God fear you, sire, with scores, I pray thee tell me truly how the likeness her. In my eye, she is the sweetest lady that ever I looked on.
I can see, yet without spectacles, and I see no such matter. There's her cousin, and she were not possessed with a fury. Exceeds her as much in beauty as the 1st of May doth the last of December. But I hope you have no intent to her husband, have you?
I would scarce trust myself, though I have sworn the contrary. If Hero would be my wife.
To come to this, hath the world not one man but he will wear his cap with suspicion? Shall I never see
secret hath held you here that you follow not Leonatus?
He's in love. With who? Mark how short the answer is. With Hero, Leonatus' daughter.
This were so, so were it uttered.
Amen if you love her, for she is very well worthy.
You speak this to fetch me, my lord.
By my troth, I speak my thought.
In faith, my lord, I spoke mine.
And by my two faves, and two troths, my lord, I spoke mine.
That I love her, I feel.
That she is worthy, I know.
That I love her, I feel.
That she is worthy, I know.
That I neither know if she should be loved, nor know if she should be worthy, is the opinion fire cannot melt out of me.
Thou was never an obstinate caretaker despite of beauty.
That a woman conceived me, I thank her. That she brought me up, I likewise give her most humble thanks. Because I will not do myself the wrong to mistrust any. I will do myself the right to trust none. I will live a bachelor.
I shall see thee ere I die, with pale with love.
With anger, with sickness, or with hunger, my lord. Not with love. If I do, hang me in a bottle like a cat and shoot at me. But such great letters as I write, here's a good horse to hire. Let them signify under my sign. Here you may see Benedict, the married man.
In the meantime, you temporize 3 hours. Prepare to Leonatus and commit me to him until I'll not tell his other. For he has got me great preparation.
So I leave you. Your Highness, you may do me some good.
My love is thine to teach.
Hath Leonardo when he stopped, my lord?
No child of Hero, she's his only heir. Dost thou affect her, Claudio?
Oh, my lord. When you went on runs of this into action, I looked upon her with a soldier's eye. And now I have returned, and that war thoughts have left their places vacant, all prompting me how fair young Hero is, saying, I liked her ere I went to wars.
If thou dost love fair Hero, cherish it. And I will break with her and her father, and thou shalt have her. Once not to this end, thou begins to twist so fine a story.
How sweetly you minister to love, that knows love is grief by his complexion.
'Tis once thou lovest, and I will fit thee with thy remedy. I know we shall revel tonight, and I will assume my part in some disguise, and tell fair Hero I am Claudio. In her bosom I will clasp my heart and take her hearing prisoner with force and the counter of Amir's tale. And then after that I will break with the common conclusion, she shall be thine. In practice, let us put it presently.
Take still rock over a second when you get there, like problem, have a still moment,
Oh, just
and then go.
Okay.
Good, that's fine. No, here we go.
Husband, I can tell you strange news that you get from Clara.
Are they good?
As the event stamps them, but they have a good cover, and show well outward. The prince and Count Claudio were thus much overheard by a man of mine. He discovered to Claudio that he loved our daughter, and meant to acknowledge it this night at a dance. If he found her important, he had to take the present time by the top and instantly break the view of it.
We'll hold that as a dream till it appear itself. But acquaint our daughter withal, that she may be better prepared for an answer, if peradventure this be true. Go you and tell her of it.
There is no measure in the occasion that breeds, therefore the sadness is without limit.
Your reason?
And what I have learned, that blessing brings it.
Not a present remedy, at least a patient suffers.
I cannot hide what I am. I must be sad when I have cause and smile at no man's jest.
You haven't laid stood out against your brother, he hath taken you newly into his grace.
I'd rather be a canker on a hedge than a rose in his grace. If I had my mouth, I would fight. If I had my liberty, with my liking, In the meantime, let me be that I am, and seek not to alter me.
Can you make no use of your discontent?
I make all use for it, for I use it only. Who comes here? Horatio, what news?
I carry honor from a great succor. The prince, your brother, is royally entertained by Leonardo, and I can give you intelligence of an intended marriage.
What is he for a fool that betroths himself to unquietness?
Mary, it is your brother. Mary, it is your brother's right hand.
Who? The exquisite Claudio.
Even he.
And who? And who? Which way looks he?
Mary, on Hero, the daughter and heir of Leonardo.
How came you to this?
The prince and Claudio hand in hand inside conference. I whipped me behind the heiress, and there heard it agreed upon that the prince should woo Hero for himself. Having obtained her, give her the Count Claudio.
That young startup has all the glory of my overthrow. If I can cross him in any way, I bless myself in every way. You're both sure and will assist me?
To that, my lord.
Shall we go prove what's to be done?
Hardly that gentleman looks. I never see him, but I'm heartburned an hour after. You were an excellent man, never made just enough midway between him and Benedict. The one is too like an image and says nothing, and the other seems like my lady's eldest son, everywhere telling.
And that's what you better see. I'm not. I'm Johnson. I'm near Benedict's face.
With a good leg and a good foot cousin and money enough as his purse, such a man could give any woman in the world if he could give her goodwill.
By my troth, niece, thou wilt never get thee a husband if thou be so shrewd with thy tongue.
In faith, she's too cursed. Too cursed is more than cursed. I shall lessen God's sending that way. Lord, I could never endure a husband with a beard on his face. I'd rather lie in the woolen. Who may light on a husband that hath no beard? And what should I do with him? Dress him in my apparel and make him my waiting gentlewoman? He that hath a beard is more than a youth, and he that hath no beard is less than a man. He that is more than a youth is not for me, and he that is less than a man, I am not for him. So deliver I up and away to St. Peter to the heavens. He shows me where the bachelors sit, and there live we marry and dig it not. Well, daughter, I trust you will be ruled by your father. Yes, faith. It is my cousin's duty to make a curtsy and say, Father, as you please. But yet, for all that, cousin, can be a handsome fellow, or else make another courtesy and say, Father, as it please.
Well, niece, I hope to see you one day fitted with a husband.
Not till they make man out of some other metal than earth. Would it not grieve a woman to be overmastered with a piece of valiant dust? To make an account of her life to a clod of wayward marble? No, uncle, I'll know.
Daughter, remember what I told you. If the prince do solicit you in that kind, you know your answer.
Fault will be music, cousin, if you be not wooed in good time. Hear me, Hero. Wooing, wedding, repentance. The first suit is hot, pasty liquor, Scotch jig. The wedding, mannerly, modest as measure, and then comes repentance and his bad ways. Faster and faster, till he sink into his grave.
The revelers are entering. Come, Balthazar, we'll hear that song again.
Sigh no more, lady, sigh no more. Men were deceivers ever.
about with your friends?
Nothing. I'm here to talk and touch my walk away.
With me in your company?
I may say so when I please.
And with you?
I like your favorites.
Speak low if you speak low.
Well, would you like me?
So would not I, for your own sake, for I have many ill qualities.
Which is wonderful.
Oh, God, match me with a good dancer, and God keep him out of my sight when the dance is done.
No more words.
I know you well enough. You are seniorly enough now.
At a word, I'm not.
I know you by the wagging of your head.
Hands closer together. This valley crew, I've counterfeit him.
You can never do him so ill well unless you were the very man. You are he, you are he.
At a word, I'm not.
Come, do you think I do not know you by your excellent wit?
Go back, Ursula and Margaret, or Ursula and Leo, do your thing again just for us real quick.
Okay.
We want to check this time. Oh, I'll leave you that. I know you by the waggling of your head. Start there.
I know you by the waggling of your head.
To tell you true, I counterfeit him.
You can never do him so ill well unless you were the very man. You are he, you are he.
At a word, I'm not.
Come, do you think I do not know you by your excellent wit?
Sing no more, Diddy, sing no more. I've done so dull and heavy. The flight of men was ever slow since summer first was lovely. Then sang I so, but let them go and be light and body, converting all your sounds of Will you not tell me who told you so?
No, you're so far.
Nor will you tell me who you are?
Not now.
That I was disdainful, and that I had my good wit of the 100 merry tales by this was Signor Benedict. That's
Let's see.
I'm sure you know him well enough.
Not I, what do you mean?
Does he never make you laugh?
I pray you, what is he?
Why, he is the prince's jester. A very dull fool. And the contradiction is not in his wit, but in his liver.
But I know the gentleman, now tell him what you said.
Do. We must follow the leaders.
Never did.
Go outside the table. Outside, guys. There's a big old gap, and we're all really crowded. Spread away from each other. Spread away from the other couple.
brother is a Navaron girl. I have withdrawn her brother to break with him about it. Yet one advisor remains.
That's Claudio. And no, Eric.
Are you not Signor Benedict?
Hey, you know me well.
Signor, you are very near my brother in his love. He is enamored on Hero.
How know you he loves her?
I heard him swear his affection.
And so did I too. And he swore he would marry her tonight.
Let us to the banquet.
Thus answer I in the name of Benedict. But hear these ill news with the ears of Claudio. It is certain so. The prince woos for himself. A friendship is constant in all other things, save in the office and affairs of love. Therefore, all hearts in love use their own tongues. Let every eye negotiate for itself, and trust no agents, for beauty is a witch against whose charms faith melted into blood. Oh, this is an accident of hourly proof, which I mistrusted not. Farewell, therefore, hero. Count Claudio! Yea, the same.
How will you go with me?
Whither?
Even to the next willow, about your own business, Count, and the prince I've got your hero.
Oh, I wish him joy of her.
Did you think the prince would have served you thus?
I pray you, leave me. If it will not be, I will leave you.
Alas, poor her foul. But now will he reap with the sedges. But that my lady Beatrice should know me. Ow! This one. But that my lady Beatrice should know me and not know me. The prince is fool. I am not to refute it. It is the base, the bitter disposition of Beatrice that puts the world into a person and so gives me out. Well, I'll be revenged as I may.
No, Signor. Where's the count? Did you see him?
By my troth, my lord, I found him here as melancholy as a lodge in a warren. I told him, and I think I told him true, that your grace had got the goodwill of this young lady.
The lady Beatrice hath a quarrel with you. The gentleman that danced with her told her she is most wronged by you.
Oh, she misused me because the endurance of flock. She told me, not thinking I had been myself, that I was the prince's jester, that I was duller than a great bell. And she speaks poniards and every word stabs. I would not marry her though she were endowed with all that Adam had left him before he transgressed.
Look, here she comes.
Will your grace command me any service to the world's end? I will go now on the slightest errand to the furthest end of Asia that you can devise to Simeon, rather than hold 3 words conference with this harpy. You have no employment for me?
None, but the desire of your good company.
Oh, God, sir, here's a dish I love not. I cannot disturb my lady tongue.
Come, lady, come. You've lost the heart of Senior Benedict.
Indeed, my lord, he lent it me a while, and I gave him use for it. A double heart for his single one. Marry once before he won it with me with false dice. Therefore, your grace may well say I have lost it.
You have to put him down, lady. You have to put him down.
So I would not he should do me, my lord, lest I should prove the mother of fools. I have brought Count Claudio, whom you sent me to seek.
Why, wherefore are you sad?
Sad, my lord.
How then, sick?
Neither, my lord.
The Count is neither sad, nor sick, nor merry, nor well, but civil, Count, civil as an orange, and something of that jealous. But
Here, Count Claudio, I have wooed in thy name, fair hero is the one, and I broke with the father, and his goodwill obtained. Obtained the day of marriage, and God give thee joy.
Count, take of me my daughter, and with her my fortunes. His grace hath made the match, and all grace say amen to it. Amen.
speak, Count. 'Tis your cue.
Your silence is the perfectest herald of joy. I were but little happy if I could say how much. Lady, as you are mine, I am yours. Give myself
face like a gift very hard.
Yea, my lord, thus goes everyone to the world but I. And I am sunburnt. I may sit in the corner and cry, I cold brother.
Lady Beatrice, I will get you one.
I'd rather have one of your father's getting. Hath your grace ne'er a brother like you? Your father got excellent lessons if you made you come by them.
Will you have me, lady?
No, my lord. Unless I could have another for working days. Your grace is too costly to wear every day. But I beseech your grace, pardon me. I was born to speak all mirth and no matter.
Your silence most offends me. Be very best we come to you, for you were born out of a merry hour.
No, sure, my mother cried. But then there was a star danced, and under that was I born. Cousins, God give you joy. By your grace's pardon.
My betrothed, pleasant-spirited lady.
There's little of the melancholy on it, my lord. She's never sad, but when she sleeps, and not ever sad then. For I've heard my daughter say she often dreamed of unhappiness and waked herself with laughing.
She cannot endure to hear tell of a husband.
Oh, by no means, my lord. She mocks all who wooers us.
Benedict were a good wife for Benedict.
Oh, Lord. My lord, if they were but a week married, they would talk themselves mad.
County Claudio, when means you go to church?
Oh, tomorrow, my lord. Time goes on crutches to love all his rights.
Not till Monday, my dear son, which is hence a just seven-night and a time too brief to have all things there to my mind.
I warrant thee, Claudio, the time will not go dully by us. For I, in the interim, will undertake to bring Senior Claudio, Senior Benedict, and Lady Beatrice into a mountain of affection, one with the other. I will fain have a match, if you will lender such assistance as I shall give the rest.
My lord, I am for you, though it cost me 10 nights' watchings.
And I, my lord.
And you too, gentle hero.
Anyone to stop us, my lord, from my cousin to a good husband.
And Benedict is not the unhopeless husband that I know. Thus far I can praise him. He's of noble strain, confirmed honesty, and proved valor. I will teach you how to humor your cousin so that she may fall in love with Benedict. And I, with your two helps, will so practice on Benedict that in spite of his quick wits and queasy stomach, he will fall in love with Beatrice. If we do this, Cupid is no longer the hero or the archer. For we are the only love gods.
It is so. The Count Claudio shall marry the daughter of Leonardo.
Okay, my lord. I can cross it.
Show me briefly how.
I think I told your lordship a year since how much I'm in the favor of Margaret, the waiting gentlewoman to Hero.
I remember.
I can, at any unseasonable instant of the night, appoint her to look out of her lady's chamber window.
And what life is in that to be the death of this marriage?
The poison of that lies in you to temper. Go you to the prince your brother. Spare not to tell him he hath wronged his honor in marrying the renowned Claudio, whose estimation you might hold up to a contaminated still so true one as Hero.
What proof shall I make of that?
Proof enough to misuse the prince, to vex Claudio, to undo Hero, and kill Leonardo. Look you for any other issue?
Only to despite them, I will endeavor anything.
Go then. Find me in Mead Tower, draw Don Pedro and the Count Claudio alone. Tell them that you know that Hero loves me. They will scarcely believe this without trial. Offer them instances I shall bear no less likelihood than to see me at her chamber window. Hear me call Margaret Hero, hear Margaret term me Claudio, and bring them to see this the very night before the intended wedding. And there shall appear such seeming truth of Pyrrhus' loyalty that jealousy shall be called assurance, and all the preparation overthrown.
Throw this to what adversity you can. I will put it in practice. Be cunning in the working is, and thy fee is 1,000 ducats.
Be you constant in this accusation? Am I cunning? Shall not shame me.
Lay it on the ground.
I'll use it. Trust me.
Conrad, are you around? I have a question for you. Whenever you're ready.
I do much wonder that one man, seeing how much another man is a fool, when he dedicates his behaviors to love, will become the arguments of his own scorn by falling in love. And such a man is Claudio. He was wont to speak plain and to the purpose, like an honest man and a soldier. Now his words are a very fantastical banquet. So many strange dishes. May I be so converted to see with these eyes? I cannot tell. I think not. I will not be sworn, but love shall never make me such a fool. One woman is fair, yet I am well. Another is wise, yet I am well. Another virtuous, yet I am well. But until all graces be met in one woman shall not come in my grace. Oh, rich she shall be, that's certain. Wise, or none. Virtuous, or never cheapen her. Mild, or come not near me. Fair, or never look at her. Noble, or not I for an angel. Of good discourse, an excellent musician, and her hair shall be of what color it please God. The Prince of Manzurla, I will hide.
You're going to go kind of behind the house. You know right now.
See you where Benedict hath hid himself.
Oh, very well, my lord.
Come hither. Leonardo, was it none you told me today that your niece Beatrice was in love with Senior Benedict?
Oh, stuck on, the foul six. Yes, I did never think that lady would have loved any man.
No, nor I neither. But most wonderful that she should so dote on Signor Benedict, whom she hath in all outward behavior seemed ever to abhor.
Is it possible?
By my troth, my lord, I cannot tell what to think of it, but that she loves him with an enraged affection is past the dictum of thought.
Maybe she doth but counterfeit.
Oh God, counterfeit. There was never counterfeit of passion came so near the life of passion as she describes it.
Why? What offense of passion shows she?
Well, this fisherman light.
What effects, my lord? You heard my daughter tell you how.
She did indeed.
How? How, pray you? I would have thought her spirit be invincible against all assaults of affection.
I would have sworn it had, especially against Benedict.
Yes, taking the infection, hold it up.
Oh, has she made her effects known to Benedict?
No, and swear she never will. That's her torment.
Oh, 'tis true indeed. Shall I, says she, that have so often counted him with scorn, write to him that I love him?
She'll be up 20 times a night, and there will she sit in her smock till she hath writ a sheet of paper. Oh, when she hath written and was reading it over, she found Benedict and Beatrice between the sheets.
Then, down upon her knees, she falls, weeps, sobs, beats her heart, tears her hair, prays, curses. Oh, sweet Benedict! God, give me patience! Oh.
It were good and didn't do it.
To what end? He would make less sport of it and torment the poor lady worse.
She's an excellent sweet lady.
And she's exceeding wise.
In everything but in loving Benedict. I pray you, tell Benedict of it and hear what he will say.
Very good, thank you.
Oh, Hero thinks surely she will die. For she says she will die if she make her love known, and he would die if he love her not.
If she should make tender of her love, 'tis possible it will scorn it. For the men, as you know all, hath a contemptible spirit. I am sorry for my niece. Shall we go seek Benedict and tell him of her love?
Nay, it's impossible for me to work her heart out first.
I love Benedict well, and I could wish he would modestly examine himself to see how much he is unworthy of so good a lady.
My lord, will you walk? Supper is ready.
Oh, if he do not dote on her upon this, I will never trust my expectation.
Let there be the same desperate for her.
This can be no trick. The conference was sadly born. They have the truth of this from Hero. They seem to pity the lady. Love me? Why? It must be requited. I hear how I am censured. They say that I will bear myself proudly if I perceive the love come from her. They say too that she will rather die than show any sign of affection. They never think to marry. Must not seem proud. Wait. They say the lady is fair. Is it true? And virtuous, 'tis so, I cannot reprove it. And wise, but for loving me. By my troth, it is no addition to her wits, nor a great argument to her folly, for I will be horribly in love with her. I have railed so long against marriage, but doth not the appetite alter? A man loves the meat in his youth, he cannot endure in his age. The world must be people. When I said I would die a bachelor, I did not think I should live till I were married. Here comes Beatrice. By this day, she is a fair lady. I do spy some marks of love in her.
Against my will, I am sent to bid you come into dinner.
Fair Beatrice, I thank you for your pains.
I take no more pains for those things than you take pains to thank me. If it would have been painful, I would not have come.
Can you take pleasure then in the message?
Yea, just so much as you may take upon a knife's point. You have no stomach, senor? There you go.
Against my will, I am sent to bid you come to dinner.
Would you like me to take a voice
Against my will, I'm sent. No. Against my will, I'm sent to bid you come into dinner. There's a double meaning in that.
Ursula, Beatrice, our talk is going to be back. When I do read him, let me die practically more than ever imagined. I talked to Beatrice about
Benedict is sick in love with Beatrice. But are you sure that Benedict loves Beatrice so entirely?
so says the prince and my dear lord.
And did they bid you tell her of it, Bella?
Oh, they did, in
do not do your cousin such wrong. She cannot feel so much without true judgment, having so swift and excellent a wit as she is surprised to have, as to refuse so rare a gentleman as Signor Benedict.
Indeed, he has an excellent good name. Come, go ahead, I'll show you some attires and have my counsel which is best to furnish for your tomorrow.
We have caught her, madam.
There's someone loving goes by half, so Cupid kills a bear, someone trucks.
What? Fire is in my ears. Can this be true? Stand I condemned to pray and scorn so much? Contempt, farewell, and maiden pride adieu. No glory lives behind the back of such. Benedict. Lo, on, I will requite thee, taming my wild heart to thy loving hand. If thou dost love, my kindness shall incite thee to find thyself in a holy payment.
I do but say to your very feet, Constance, and then go I toward Aragon.
Gallants, I'm not as I have been.
So say I, methinks you are sadder. I hope ye be in love.
There's no true drop of blood in him to be truly touched by love. If he be sad, he wants money.
I have the toothache. Oh, yet say I, he is in love.
Any man seen him at the barber's?
Indeed, he looks younger than he did.
He grows himself a civet. You can smell him out by that.
That's as much to say, the sweet youth's in love.
The greatest note of it is his melancholy.
And when was he wants to wash his face?
Yea, or to bathe himself. Conclude, you love.
Nay, but I know who loves him.
That would I know too.
Yet this is no time for the toothache. Senor? Come aside with me. I have studied 8 or 9 wise words to speak to you, which these hobby horses must not hear.
For life to break with Beatrice.
Yea, tis even sir, tis even so, tis. Hero of Arthur had like this plague of heart with Beatrice.
My lord and brother, God's sake,
Good day, brother.
if your leisure, sir, I would speak
In private.
It please you, yet Count Claudio may hear, for what I speak of concerns him.
What's the matter?
Means your lordship to be married tomorrow. You know he does, for I know not that, but he knows what I know.
What's the matter?
I came hither to tell you, the lady is disloyal.
Who?
Hero? Even she. Leonardo's hero, your hero, every man's hero.
Disloyal.
Go but with me tonight, and you shall see her chamber window entered even on the night before her wedding day. If you love her then, tomorrow wed her. What would better fit your honor to change your mind?
May this be so.
I will not think it. If you will follow me, I will show you enough.
Great, take a breathe.
Madame Last, I mean, here.
tis.